Hi, and welcome to another video. My name's Kate and I'm an abstract landscape painter based in South Yorkshire. This week I'm working on these two panels which I prepared in a previous video by collaging on some interesting textures with fabric and a range of different papers. I'll try and link the video here in case you're interested in how I prepared these panels. I'm starting in my usual way of wetting the surface of the panels quite randomly and then applying acrylic ink. This is a pre-mixed earthy green that I've made using lemon yellow, black and a hint of ultramarine. Because the panel has been prepared with a collage of different textures over the top, it's really interesting to see how the ink reacts to these different surfaces. It's absorbing and settling into the watercolour paper well, but still fluid and light on the areas of gessoed panel. I'm using a recent sketch collage as inspiration for these paintings, and I'm hoping to portray a spring landscape. My intentions are to use pastel pinks and blues alongside this earthy green and try to create a sense of freshness and airiness with some layers of white. I'm imagining fields of cornflower and cow parsley blowing in the winds under a blush pink sky. I want the painting to be loose and free with large brush strokes and interesting textures. I find it really helpful to set intentions before I start working on a painting, as it gives me some clear parameters to work within, rather than feeling overwhelmed by endless possibilities. A limited colour palette is useful too, as I don't feel swamped by being able to use any colour. Today I'm using Cad Red, Cad Yellow, Ultramarine and Raw Umber. After the layer of acrylic ink, I've blocked in the pink and blue shades with a brush and applied thicker areas of white paint with a palette knife. I've used some dry brushing to blend the colours and give softer edges for the airy and breezy feeling that I want to portray.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. Swallows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt. A significant life, just what it was needed. Clean in the blackest night, cloistered in injustice dead. fully sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt.
Using some Inktense pencils, oil pastels and Neocolor II crayons, I add some wind direction lines in the sky and some indicative grassy areas in the foreground.
I'm here waiting till the fall. We're all fading after all. In a forest we never seen, we'll be sleeping in. Oh, one day, all the love will somehow be coming your way. All your pain will fade to memory one day. It's a dead end, so let's go back. Whatever we find up there will be intact. Dawning rivers, fearsome clouds can hurt us. We wait them out. One day, all the love will somehow be gone.
Working on the different textures of the background has been really interesting, and I've enjoyed having the watercolour paper on the board as well, just to see how differently the materials react when they transition from board to paper. I'm not as keen on the fabric areas, as it's been tough to get the paint to sit on the surface well and adhere to it, but I think this may be the fabric choice itself. Next time I think I'll try a more natural fabric such as linen or cotton, because I think the ones I had were more polyester based. So those are the first layers done. I'll probably sit with the paintings for a few days now before working on them more, so I can reflect on the intentions that I had at the start and work out what to do next. I think I want to tone down the white areas in the foreground a bit, and perhaps add some more neutral shades to make the pinks and blues really pop. I'd love to know if you set intentions before you start a painting. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next week.